Hello friends, today we will have a lesson about passed pawn. What is it? The thing is that when a pawn reaches the last rank, it cannot remain a pawn and it must turn into some kind of piece, into any piece, except the king and remaining a pawn. This is a great strength, a great addition and advantage for the side that has a pawn, which is especially promoted to a queen. In 99% of cases, that's what they do. They promote their pawn into a queen because the queen is the strongest piece and everyone wants to have a new strong queen to help them. But there are other cases too. Of course, they are rare, but sometimes we need to promote a pawn not to a queen, but into another piece. For example, this position. Black's pawn wants to promote into a queen or another piece. Also, they can take the knight and again to promote their pawn into any kind of piece. If they take the knight to promote their pawn into a queen, knight, rook, or bishop, no difference. Check. White can easily take because the queen is unprotected. And just to continue this winning position with an extra queen. Let's go back. Here, let's not to take, but to go forward and to promote the pawn into a queen. It seems that we should promote into a queen. The queen is the strongest piece. That's why we want to have a new queen. But this move will be a mistake, will be wrong, because here is white's turn and they can easily play queen h6 to check, and we see that there is no protection from this check. Black's king can't go to g4. This square is controlled. Also g5, h5, all these squares are controlled. And the square g3 also is controlled by the white's king. So it's a checkmate. This is that rare situation where we should promote our pawn into a knight to check their king, and there is no free square for the white's king. Also, they control this square too. So it means that it's a checkmate. In such cases, of course, we should promote our pawn into a knight or into other kind of piece, just to checkmate our opponent's king. So let's sum it up. Everyone wants to have a passed pawn because it's like a bonus, an extra power. Please remember one important rule. If we don't have a passed pawn, we must create one. If we already have a passed pawn, we must move it forward and turn our pawn quickly, preferably into a queen, and just then there will be good luck on the board.